It's beer and food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be taking a look at Aldi's The Deli Beetroot Burger. It has a little bit of chickpea, carrot, spinach and a hint of spice. Looks really good. They look like, well, show you what they look like now. Going to get these in the oven for 20 minutes. Going to be pairing it with Lysefjorden Mikrobryggeri in Norway's black IPA at 6% ABV. Okay, let's get cooking. Back in a moment. It's cooked. Let's have a look at it. Beetroot burger. Loads of steam. Can you see the steam? And let's get the beer out. Lysefjorden Mikrobryggeri's black IPA. Bottle cap. Based in Bergen in Norway. Woo! Loads of carbonation. Beer in the glass then. Lovely. We got a 3 to 4 finger tan coloured head jet black beer in the glass. There's a little bit of light bleeding through the bottom. I've not had their black IPA for a long time now. It's probably been, whew, blimey, 4 years, 3 years, 4 years since I've had their black, or at least reviewed it. I probably had it at the brewery last year, to be honest, but reviewing the beer was probably about 4 years ago. So they've obviously kind of adjusted it, and knowing Rune, my good friend, the head brewer of Lysefjorden Mikrobryggeri, he's adjusted it for the better. He's refined it, he's made it better. Rune is all about making things better. It's all about getting the best out of his product and what he can do, and producing the best beer he can possibly produce. So this is the beer in the glass. Let's get the aroma. Chocolate, coffee, caramel. Loads of roasted flavour. Loads of hops coming through. Grapefruit, orange peel, fleshy blood orange. Let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Oh, that is tremendous, absolutely tremendous. Stone the crows, stone the crows. It's just this super smooth liquid in my mouth. It's like a liquefied hoppy Mars bar or something like that. That is melt in your mouth goodness. That's just, I'm saying melt in your mouth. That doesn't quite work in the beer industry because it's not a solid. It's not a solid to melt, but it's just given me that, it just put that thought in my brain, that liquefied, lovely, yummy goodness that the beer can be. A fantastic mouthfeel. As I mentioned, chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours, loads of hops on the back end. Grapefruit, orange peel, fleshy blood orange, absolutely terrific beer. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. That is fantastic. Now, the beetroot, chickpea and chili burger. What a red it is. Look at that! Wow! Steaming away there. You can see the little lumps of beetroot. Beetroot's a funny one, isn't it? In there, it's like this fleshy, healthy thing that is really red to warn people off it. But it's really tasty. I like the chickpea, carrot, spinach, mint and spice. I think they've had to add all of these different flavours into the beetroot burger just to take away from the beetroot flavour. If there's too much beetroot, then it's going to be just a slab of beetroot in you. I'll tell you a story. My wife bought a beetroot Wellington, like this vegan beetroot Wellington. Instead of a beef Wellington, she bought a beetroot Wellington from Waitrose, and it was literally it was like £8 this thing, and it looked amazing. All you could see was the pastry. So she bunged this thing in the oven for like 40 minutes. That was like this day and age about £1 million worth of gas. And she gets this thing out, cuts it down the middle. It looked amazing. The pastry was really good. And it was literally a beetroot covered in pastry. That's all it was. When you cut it in half, it was like, and she was like, oh my goodness me. She made all veg with it, and she made gravy, vegan gravy, and she went out, she thought she could have this wonderful kind of dinner. And she couldn't finish it because it was just like a lump of beetroot inside some pastry. She was like, what? What have I paid all this money for? At least this is not just like that, you know. It's lots of other things: chickpeas, carrots, spinach, and a hint of spice. Not mint. I thought it said mint from a distance. My eyesight must be failing me. It's a hint of spice, not a mint of spice. Not mint and spice. It's not bad for £1. If you're that way inclined to want to try and stay healthy, or drop your meat intake, or do what your doctor says, or you know, that sort of thing, I preferred it over they do another one called the sweet potato burger. That was a bit like having mashed potato in a bread roll. Wasn't enough spice, wasn't enough this, wasn't enough that. It was just like mashed potato in a sandwich, in a piece of bread. And when I was a kid, I would have loved that. As a teenager, I would have loved that because it would have kept me full up for hours. But when you grow up, you want a little bit more from life, and you want a little bit more flavour. This is a little bit better. It's a bit spicier. You get a little bit more of that chickpea. You get the carrot coming through, and of course, you get some beetroot. How does it compare with a beer? This beer is sensational. This beer is like, I remember really liking it. I remember really liking the IPA years ago and going bananas and jumping around the kitchen. And I remember jumping around the kitchen as well with the black IPA. I really like the black IPA also. Really good stuff. I think I like it all more now. Not because Rune, the head brewer and the owner of the brewery, has become my friend. But as I mentioned earlier, Rune is all about, even though he made a brilliant beer all them years ago, he's all about refining and improving and adjusting things to make things better. It goes really well with that beetroot burger. Rating for Lysefjorden Mikrobryggeri. Let's see if it's bottle condition first. More than likely is. Rating for Lysefjorden Mikrobryggeri's black IPA. Looks incredible. Tastes incredible. It's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. The beetroot burger, pleasant surprise, to be honest. I like that enough to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.